Granville in this regional semifinal game, and should be a good game. These two teams really evenly matched, Brian.
Ranked 8 and 9 in the state, and both 25-1. Both a repeat trip to the regionals. Granville's been here 4 straight times, bowed out in the regionals each time. Bears coming off of a Final Four appearance. Seem really evenly matched. You look at the two teams, a lot of similarities. So I think everybody in the gym tonight expects this to be a really good basketball game.
Good basketball game with lots of pressure defense on both sides. That's what we expect.
Key to the game is going to be able to handle pressure, being able to score, probably a little bit for the Bears in transition, and then take away that good half-court offense of Granville as much as possible.
Well, Brian got here by defeating Liberty Benton 61-54 on Saturday night, the game you called, and then North Union, the victim for the Granville Blue Aces tonight. It is the Oberlin Turnbull countdown to tip off. Oberlin Turnbull Funeral and Crematory, family-owned, family-focused. We had the chance to chat with Brian head coach Todd Grosjean. You're going to hear that after this timeout on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
To the Bryan Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause,
to the school board and administration,
and everyone who played a role in this project.
We just want to say
thank you!
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington school property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Bryan Bill!
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. So if you want to talk to your kids, you got to get it trending. I was just trying to get your attention.
Could have just asked me.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Welcome back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Chris Malanga alongside Coach Todd Grosjean of the Bryan Lady Bears. And Coach, Liberty Benton made a run at the end, but you guys are able to hold them off in a great game for the district title.
Yeah, it was pretty important that, one, we got off to a good start, which we did. That first half, they narrowed it a little bit at halftime, and then, we were able to make a run there in the third quarter and I think we were up to maybe a 16-point lead in the fourth, and credit to Liberty Benton, they didn't quit. They started making threes. We split some free throws, and they cut it from I think 14 or 16 to 4 or 5, and we were able to hold on and make some free throws at the end to get out of there with a big district win.
And defense, again, really important during that game.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we had to, defend one of the best players in all the Division II in the state of Ohio, and Lauren Gherkin, and she's had a great career. We made her work the first game here, regular season game. She worked for every point she got. She did some really good things, especially on the offensive glass that we couldn't account for at times, and she took the game over there late along with Barbara, and they made some big shots, and that's the credit to a senior class. They had 6 seniors too that didn't want to go out that way. So
now you face Granville, and the thing is people don't understand as you get on is, first off, the teams get really, really good. Like, you're not playing any slouches. And second, it's really hard to find some information out about these teams. So what have you learned so far about them?
Well, they obviously have a really good player in the Anna Marino girl, and she's been the 2-time player of the year in their conference. She was second team All-State last year. I think she's a commit to Charleston University, averaging about 20 a game, and she can do a little bit of everything. She brings the ball at times. She's a really good 3-point shooter, and she'll go in the post and post up whoever's guarding her. So we're going to have our hands full with her. They've got a supporting cast. They've got a young lady, I think her name's Aaliyah Moore, who has 83 threes this season, which is a lot. I mean, that's a lot for one person. She's got 253 threes, I think, in her career.
Yeah, she broke her own school record twice now.
Yeah.
8 in a game as well.
Yeah, 8 in a game gets your attention, and she doesn't take a lot of time getting them off either, so we're going to have somebody shadowing her. They've got a 6-foot freshman post player that does a lot of good things, is active on the offensive glass. and then a couple role players, a point guard solid, and they've got another wing that can get to the basket. So defensively, we're going to have to really play well to, be successful.
We've always talked about playing Bryan basketball, and it starts with defense, and it's fast-paced. Do you look to change any of that, or are you just going to continue doing what you do?
We're going to do what we do at this point. We're not going to overthink things, and, hopefully it's going to be good enough. If not, we've got some things that we can go to that, we can, maybe slow them down a little bit. I like our quickness against them. They do have some quick kids. They do bring in some guards that are really quick off the bench. We'd like to get into their bench a little bit and see what's there. But, you win 25 games down around Columbus, that's a pretty good basketball team, and the level of competition, obviously, that they've seen in the district tournament has been impressive. So I think it's going to be a really fun game.
It is. The one stat that stuck out to me is they're 52-0 at home as a senior class.
That's unreal. That's unbelievable. I think they've been to the regional the last 3 or 4 years as well and haven't been able to get over the hump. So I know they're going to be hungry. Their coach is in his last season. Obviously, there's been some notoriety about that, and I'm sure they want to. His seniors want to win for him. So, we've got a senior class I think is pretty hungry too. So it should be a great matchup.
I think it'll be a great basketball game. Just looking at both sides, really, really do.
Yeah, I hope. Hopefully, our community is going to jump on board and follow these kids. I know it's a long haul to Mansfield, but we had a big crowd down at Miller City, and I hope they're going to jump on board again because we're going to need them.
You absolutely will. All right, Coach, we wish you the best of luck as you face Granville.
Well, thanks, Chris.
All right, Coach Todd Grosjean and the Bryan Lady Bears going to take this time out, come back with more after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Why do so many people travel to Jason Eats Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
The Fountain City Amphitheater provides opportunities for families and friends to have fun at many different events. After winning Season 21 of The Voice on Team Kelly, Girl Named Tom recently performed a free concert on the AMP's incredible outdoor stage, thanks to numerous corporate and family sponsors.
With a 5-tier sponsorship opportunity, you can help support this project and all that is to come. Sponsorships promote brand exposure and include unique bonuses with each tier.
To learn more about how you can help provide quality programming at the AMP, visit cityofbryan.com/FC Amphitheater.
Sponsors bring you the game. They include the Bryan Athletic Boosters, Bryan Parks and Rec, Jason Dietsch Automotive Services, Northwest State Community College, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, Veteran Services of Williams County, Fackler Monument, Danielle Van Atta Agency, Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler, and Brininger, Starks Plumbing and Heating, and Andrews, O'Neill and Lowe. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold here with you from Pete Henry Gym. It is the 25-1 Bryan Golden Bears facing off against the 25-1 Granville Blue Aces here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. These two teams have never met. First time meeting here in the regional semifinal. And let's take a look at our two teams. Let's first meet our team from Granville, our visitors, or our home team on the scoreboard tonight. Granville, it looks like this. Their head coach is Tate Moore. He's in his 4th year at Granville, has a record of 99 and 88. He's in coach overall for 8 years. They are averaging 59.4 points a game and allowing 30.9 points per game. And this is the stat that kind of stuck out to me. Their senior class is 99 and 8 overall, with 4 league and 4 district titles, and they went 52-0 at home. So kind of ironic, the Blue Aces going 52-0 at home over the 4 years here.
Yeah.
Granville got here via this way. This was their path to the tournament, as you might say. They defeated Marion Franklin 72-9, then Lyndon McKinley 66-25. They beat London 52-18, and then North Union 55-49 to get here to Mansfield. The last time Granville was at Mansfield was 4 years ago when these seniors were freshmen. That's the last time they were here. They've been in the regionals, though, 4 straight years. The Bryan Golden Bears, meanwhile, they're led by Coach Todd Grosjean in his 17th year at Bryan. Golden Bears averaging 54.9 points a game, allowing 30.4 points a game. They had their second straight regional appearance, third in history back 1984, 2023, and 2024. They got started here with their regional appearances. And they got here via this way. They started out with a win over Otsego at home, 66-19. Then they defeated Elida 75-43, Rogers 48-31, and Liberty Benton 61-54. You and Tim Meister had the call that Liberty Benton game, and it was pretty wide at the beginning, and then it went down to 4 points, and then the Golden Bears able to salt it away with free throws at the end.
Yeah, Lady Bears got off to a big lead early, and then Liberty Benton kind of chipped away, and then a great run in the third quarter, got the lead back, got to like 17 or 18, but Liberty Benton was just so hot from three, made big shots, made some free throws, got it back to 4 at one point, and then the Lady Bears were just, they don't get rattled, and they didn't get rattled that night. Made their free throws, hit some buckets, got stops at the end that they needed. But that was a really good high school basketball game. So, it looked like both teams didn't get challenged much in the sectionals. I know Granville comes from one of those large districts where you're playing like a 30 seed or a 28 seed or whatever. So I know one of those was the fourth grade team that their coach Tate talked about that they had to play. But we got our way through, and that game, those two games we played in the district, I think probably tuned us up pretty good for the competition that we're bound to see every step along the way for as long as the Bears can keep this going.
Absolutely. The Golden Bears in the Northwest Ohio Athletic League and the NWOL shook out like this past year. Bears were at the top 7-0, right behind Liberty Center 6-1, who was also in the regionals. So congratulations to the Tigers.
Against Ottawa Glandorf, I think after ours 8 o'clock game.
Yep. Patrick Henry, Wasion, Archbold, Delta, Swan, and Evergreen brings down the bottom. The Blue Aces, they're in the LCL, and they are in the division called the Buckeye Division. And so we can throw theirs up. Granville 9-1 in the league. Watkins, Memorial, Licking Valley, Licking Heights, and Zanesville. So that's kind of how they got here as well. So these are the two teams, Bryan and Granville. We're getting ready to get this one tipped off. First, we're going to take a timeout, come back with our keys to the game after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
At Oberlin, Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we understand that family is at the heart of everything we do.
Being family-owned and family-focused is not just a slogan for us, it's a way of life. We walk alongside you during life's most challenging moments, providing a guiding hand and a shoulder to lean on.
With heartfelt care and attention to detail, we tailor each service to honor the life and the memories of your loved one. We treat you like family because your journey is our journey.
Oberlin, Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family-focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold here with you from Pete Henry Gym in Mansfield. It is Bryan and Granville getting set to do battle. Let's take a look at our keys to the game being brought to you by the Carlin Company. Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers has been your hometown real estate company for over 45 years. They have consistently remained number one in Williams County and the surrounding area since 2007. Call us for all your real estate needs. Let's take a look at the keys to the game for the Lady Bears.
Well, for Coach Goshteen's squad, the one thing he's going to talk about is get out to our pace, and I think we'll see that when we see Coach Moore's keys also about transition D. Try to create turnovers, get out and run, score on layups, pressure their guards. That's a way you can score in transition, try to turn them over a little bit. Bears were able to do that against Liberty Benton. They were able to do that a lot against Rogers once you got out of Jefferson's hands.
Yeah.
And then rebound at both ends. There's a lot of size on that Granville end. The Blue Aces have some height, a couple 6-footers in the starting lineup, long and lengthy like the Bears, and they're physical. So you got to be able to rebound.
All right, there you have it, the keys of the game for the Lady Bears. Let's meet the keys of the game for the Blue Aces.
All right, for the Blue Aces, it's like everybody that plays Bryan, you want to be able to handle that pressure. Bryan is long and they're athletic, I think Coach Moore said it in his preview about Mara Smith's that unsung hero. She defends the ball so well, so quick laterally, but then you have the length of the other defenders, and you got to be able to handle that pressure and the traps. Limit Bryan to one shot. If we miss it, go get that board. Don't allow us to have second and third chances, because that's what really gets the Bears going, whether it's at the free throw line on those putbacks. And they get back in transition because the Bears want to look to run. Even off of makes, if the Bears like to push a little bit, look for the long pass ahead if somebody can leak out. So you got to get back, make sure you rotate back on D and don't give up easy buckets.
There you have it, the keys to the game being brought to you by the Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers. And so we got a minute or so before we're going to have to take our last break. Thoughts on this one, coming from a coach, a guy that's been around this program a lot and who has a daughter on the team?
Well, regional semifinal basketball, I don't know that you're ever really prepared for this, but you've got, on both sides, you got experienced kids. Granville's been here, even with young starters. They've been here before. They know what this means. Bryan was right here in this gym a year ago in this situation, faced two really good teams in Akron, St. Vincent, St. Mary's, and Norwalk. They know. So I think what it comes down to tonight is who's going to play their ball game, who's going to be smooth and relaxed and be able to score the basketball, stop the other team, just simple things. It's just going to come down to execute for both squads.
All right, we're going to take this 30-second timeout, come back with our national anthem and tip after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
National anthem brought to you by Veteran Services of Williams County. Now we'll get ready for the starting lineup for tonight's regional semifinal.
Your attendance and support of the student athletes and coaches is appreciated by member schools competing for the right to move on. Though both teams are rivals, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools requests the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this tournament game have met extensive requirements set forth by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been assigned based upon the process approved by the OHSAA's Board of Directors. The officials for tonight's game are Mr. Terry Lawler, Mr. Rich Bardol, Mr. David Russo, and alternate Mr. Dana Shoulders. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Mansfield Senior High School. All fans are asked to respect the effort each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administering the contest, and of course, your team and your opponent. And as important today as ever, please respect the game. Now, let's meet the players in tonight's contest. The non-starters for Bryan High School. Number 42, freshman Aaliyah Schilling. Number 32, freshman Claire Struble. Number 23, freshman Amia Langham. Number 22, sophomore Josie Arnold. Number 14, freshman Kelsey Thiel. Number 12, senior Avery Brown. Number 11, freshman Piper Hanna. Number 10, freshman Arella Alianakian. Number 2, sophomore Ava Zimmerman. And number 1, junior Mackenzie Mason. The non-starters for Granville High School. Number 34, senior Haley Strasser. Number 30, junior Megan Lodge. Number 24, freshman Lillian Rosendahl. Number 22, junior Margot Husto. Number 10, senior Hannah Rogovin. Number 5, freshman Ella Dills. Number 1, junior Maddie Jones. And number 0, sophomore Lainey Barrasso. Now, let's meet the starting line. Lady Bears of Bryan High School. Number 20, 5'6" senior Mara. 5'10" senior Ella Rao. Number 5, 5'9" senior Anna Gray. Number 4, 5'9" senior Ella Voigt. And number 3, 6'1" senior Theo. Bryan is coached by head coach Mr. Todd Grosjean, who's assisted by Mr. Colin Walker, Mr. John, Ms. Delaney Valderas, and Ms. Nikki Miner. And now the start Aces of Granville High School. Number 42, 6' senior Harper Anarino. Number 32, Mortimer. Number 4, 5'6" senior Aaliyah Moore. Number 12, 5'5" junior Katie Catrill. And number 4, 5'8" senior Taylor Wareheim. Grand coach Kellen Thomas, Maggie Rose. Enjoy the game, everybody.
All right, there you have it, our starting lineups. It's going to be a good one.
Absolutely. I think you've got, well, you can see the other side of the floor there. Bryan has filled up their side, probably twice as many as what Granville, an hour and a half closer, brought tonight. We've got about maybe 106 kids in the student section. Granville brought 7 or 8. Must be a lot going on. I guess when you live in the city, a lot of things going on. We don't live close to much, so we haven't got much going on. So our kids showed up, watched some basketball, and support their classmates tonight. That's nice to see.
Absolutely. All right, we're ready to get this one underway. It's going to be Lady Bears, Kaylee Thiel tipping off against Anarino. It's tipped away, tipped out of bounds, and it'll go to the Lady Bears, who will get things started off. Ella Rao will have the basketball. Inbound to Mara Smith. Smith working against Cottrell. Smith will go left side. Bounce pass to Thiel in the middle. They go to find Voigt, stolen away. Wareheim.
Yeah, it looked like Granville was ready for that backdoor set there. Good cut by Voigt. A little late with the pass from Thiel.
Top of the key. Cottrell working on Smith.
That's a great matchup for the Bears. They're looking forward to that one
Jump
right there.
ball, and that'll stay right here with Granville, but that's what Mara Smith gives you.
That's exactly what you can't do. You can't pick up your dribble. You can't dribble yourself into a tough spot out front and pick it up. You got to keep the ball moving, especially if you've got Mara Smith against you.
So Wareheim will inbound. Goes all the way back to Anarino. Anarino left side to Cottrell. Nearly knocked away. Wareheim has it on the left wing. Tries to feed underneath. Turned over. Kaylee Thiel will pick it up. Smith hits the deck. Thiel will get the basketball. And we're going to get a... They're going to say that was a... Did they call that a foul?
Called timeout.
Timeout, okay. Who called timeout?
Was it called travel? I'm not sure.
Well, we have the ball. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I thought she was on the floor, and I thought they recognized the bench for a timeout.
I don't know. We'll see. Smith with the basketball. Tries to feed underneath to Gray. Gray gets bumped. She gets whistled. And it'll be foul number 1 for the Blue Aces.
Yeah, that was a little more than a bump. That was a hip check.
Foul going to be on. That'll be El Mortimer. And you can see the bump there on the replay.
Twice the Bears try to go. They're expecting a lot of denial defense out of the man-to-man of Granville, so they've looked backdoor twice.
Anna Gray comes up, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Anna Reno, and then she is going to be fouled by Smith on the rebound.
That's a long way away from the basket. You don't want to foul right
Yeah.
there. Little jitters here from both sides. Anna Gray, that move's been great for her lately, just a little strong off the glass. Mara Smith, a little bit of a mistake there, fouling on that rebound.
Minute into this one, no score. They get it over the timeline, then left side to Cottrell. Now top of the key, Anarino launches one, no good. Rebound comes down. It's going to be a jump ball, and it'll go to the Lady Bears.
Nice job crashing the boards there by Granville. Number 12, Katie Cottrell came in. The Bears didn't get a body on her, and she was able to get that, but tied her up and able to take the ball back. That was a shot right there that Anarino really likes, that top of the key three, especially trailing in a little bit of transition. Just not able to finish the look.
Voigt goes to left side to Rao. Rao puts a 3 in for the first points of the game.
A good start there for Ella Rao. Nice find by Ella Voigt.
3 ball the other way, also in. That's answered.
Nice find there on a cross court.
Aaliyah Moore.
And then the Bears quickly down the other way.
Bears transition. Gets Ella Voigt a bucket, so 5-3, 6:09 remaining here. First quarter.
Jittery start and then some up-tempo. Both teams pushed, got buckets in transition.
Knocked out of bounds by Voigt. She's been pesking.
Yeah, that's a great matchup for the Bears. If you're Coach Groshing, you want to see Anarino try to bring the ball up against Ella Voigt. And then Coach Moore is yelling for some help.
Wareheim will inbound.
Right there.
Cottrell has it. They'll give over to Wareheim. Wareheim will go right side to Cottrell. Back to Wareheim. Back to Cottrell. Cottrell will go left side. Feed it underneath to Anarino. Then back out. Knocked away. Kaylee Thiel picks it up. She goes down quickly. Knocked out of bounds. And it will stay here with the Lady Bears. I'll tell you what, the hustle on Taylor Wareheim of the Blue Aces. She got back down there quickly.
Yeah, and I like the look ahead. They take care of the basketball a little bit. Kaylee's trying to get it in transition. That's what we want to do. We want to play at our pace. But so far, Coach Moore's squad's been able to get back twice and tip some passes away, so the Bears need to know they've made that adjustment.
Voigt working on Wareheim. Wareheim will steal it away and go ahead to Anarino. Anarino stops, foul line, and then she will dish back to Moore. Moore launches a 3 from the top of the key, in and out. Kaylee Thiel on the rebound.
Nice, good, strong board there by Kaylee Thiel. Open
Smith.
look at a 3.
Baseline, no good. Rebound comes down to Wareheim. Wareheim will give to Moore on the outlet. Moore will find Anarino. Now they'll go left side to Cottrell. Cottrell working against Mara Smith. Smith playing good D. Will give to Wareheim. Now back to Cottrell. Cottrell will try to feed it underneath to Anarino. She'll bounce, put up a shot, rattle in and out. Rebound comes down to Kaylee Thiel and then to Mara Smith.
Nice defense there by Ella Voigt. Another good strong board by Kaylee Thiel, and you saw Granville try to challenge that outlet pass.
Boyd will bring it. Boyd will stop, give to Thiel, left side.
Boyd was drawing a lot of contact there.
Yep. Anna Gray will launch a three, buries it. Makes it 8-3 Bears.
Great start from outside the line for the Bears. Good hit by Anna Gray, good decision by her. Bears had the trap. Good hustle by Mara Smith to take that backside away because Cottrell was open on the opposite block.
Anna Reno has it on the right side. She looks to drive, working against Voigt. She puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to the Bears, and Mara Smith's going to draw a foul from Granville. Let's see who that's going to be on. That's going to be on Wareheim.
Voigt. Anna Reno just trying to bully her way down on Ella Voigt and not able to get she got a good look twice, not able to get him to go.
All right, the main stop scoreboard shows 8-3 in favor of the Golden Bears. Main stops open when you need them. You're always near a main stop. Don't forget about Thirsty Thursday every Thursday. The main stops of Northwest Ohio. Bounce pass over to Josie Arnold, who just checked in. Arnold looks to hand to Voigt. Voigt getting tight defense from Taylor Wareheim. Now Rao has it.
A lot of extension here. The Granville defense is coming out real high. A lot of physicality out of them, too.
We're going to get a traveling violation on Smith. So Granville will inbound. She must have shuffled her feet down there.
Right in front of the official.
Yep.
Right now, Taylor Wareheim, I'm sorry. She's a Granville player that could have purple and gold on right now. Very physical, great man-to-man defense. Wants to extend it out high. She's doing a pretty good job of pestering the Bears right now.
Anna Reno will bring it up, pick up her dribble. It's going to be too tall, and that'll go out of bounds to the Lady Bears. She was looking for Cottrell and just not able to do it. Get her.
It's early jitters maybe, trying to feel each other out, but that's 4 turnovers now for both teams. Just need to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Try to double team Josie Arnold. They get it to Thiel. Thiel will go over to Smith. Smith in the corner to Rao. She makes a nice move, puts up a layup, and it's good.
Great decision by Ella Rao, and a nice finish right there.
And we've got a 30-second timeout called. Whoa, wait a minute. It is a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout there for
Timeouts
Granville.
Brought to you by Bryan Ford Lincoln, North Main Street. Bryan, where good values mean a great deal. And official looked right back at the coach. He must have said something there.
I'm not so sure he didn't get tapped on the shoulder by the coach. I know our crowd was expecting a little bit of something from the official right there, and they didn't get it. But regardless, great start for the Bears, 10-3 lead. They've knocked down their first couple threes they've seen. Quick 5 for Ella Rao. Nice drive and finish by her. Bears got to take care of the basketball. The on-the-ball defense of Granville is really solid right now. You got to take care of it. They're pretty much like us, trying to take away that next pass. So take care of the ball. Strong with it, be confident, and then keep playing your good defense.
All right, so Granville will have it. Wareheim will inbound. Anna Reno brings it up, working against Voigt. Voigt steals it away. Voigt goes baseline, puts up a shot, and Wareheim's going to draw the foul.
I just don't think that's a good plan against Ella Voigt, but I think
to have her pick up her dribble so far back?
To have her bring up the ball against Ella Voigt, that just seems like a bad matchup for Granville, but if that's what they're most comfortable with, I just don't think that's going to be the last turnover they're going to see.
All right, this will bring up some Welling Construction free throws. Welling Construction, a third-generation family-owned general contractor. For quality custom homes, renovation projects, and commercial work, contact us at 419-636-3712. Ella Voigt misses the first one. Second one coming from Voigt. That one is good. 8-point lead for the Bears at 11-3. Anna Reno brings it up, gives back to Moore. Moore working against Rao. Moore gets it over the timeline, gets to Anna Reno.
Good job by the Bears covering up the backside there once the ball is out of the trap.
Cottrell has it now, working against Gray. Anna Reno comes in and takes it away from Cottrell, then to Leah Moore. Moore will feed underneath to Wareheim. Wareheim goes baseline to Anna Reno, puts up the shot and a charge.
Great job by Ella Voigt. She's felt it twice. She's bullied her way in there the last 2 times. And then Ella Voigt that time just said, you know what, I'm going to stand my ground. And Anna Reno dropped her shoulder.
Anna Reno having a discussion with the official.
And she's going to have a discussion with the other official. Apparently that's okay. Just chat with anybody you want to.
All right, so Thiel will inbound. Thiel gives it to Smith, and who knocks it out of bounds. So no harm for Granville here.
Yeah, back-to-back turnovers. That's 11 turnovers in the game already, 6 for Granville and 5 for the Bears. So a little sloppy with the basketball, but offense has been okay for the Bears so far to make up for it.
They get it into Mortimer. Mortimer will give over to Zero?
Yeah,
still into
off the bench
Barrasso.
now.
Knocked away by Josie Arnold. Arnold has it working against Wareheim. She'll stop, give to Smith, who launches a 3 from the top of the key and buries it. Mara Smith.
You can't ask for a much better start than that from outside right now for the Lady Bears. And there's another turnover.
Another turnover. Was that Mara that got in there?
Errant pass from Zero. I think I couldn't tell you, Chris, who it was from. Just an errant pass.
The scoreboard went out. Scoreboard went out.
Didn't we have this problem last year?
I think we did.
I think that outlet's probably in a tough spot. I remember that at the old gym on Portland. Remember that old gym? The outlet was right there, and people at the scorer's table would step on it all the time.
Yep. All right, we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout and hope we can get this back. We'll do that after. We'll get back after this. Oh, never mind. We'll stay right here. I don't know that the time is right, is it? There it is, 2:24. Yep. That's what it was. All right, we'll get the scoreboard back. We won't take a timeout.
And we lived through this on the old gym on Portland.
We did. I remember that.
The score is not right. I've got us for 14.
They didn't put that last 3 in.
Yeah. I'm sure there's about 20 score keepers up there in the stands willing to help out right now. There we go. And they're going to be happy. That's one of the best moments in any Little League game you go to, too. And some mom's yelling from the stands, you didn't count that last run, then you put it on. The jubilation is just amazing.
Absolutely.
It was pretty close to the same thing right there in the Bryan crowd when they saw those 3 points go up.
Rao inbounds to Smith. Smith gives it to Josie Arnold, then back to Smith. Smith will drive. Smith will stop, look for Kaylee Thiel, who gets it. Now they cross-court it. Now Rao has it. Bounce pass into Thiel. Shot up and no good. Rebound comes down to the Blue Aces, and they'll quickly get it out to Barrasso. She'll bring it up. She'll go left side. She'll go all the way. She bounce passes over. Shot up and good by Elle Mortimer.
Nice push right there by Barrasso. Good find on the backside. Kaylee Thiel had to step to help. She left the shooter, Mortimer, the freshman, on the backside alone, and she was able to finish.
Gray with it. She'll give to Rao, who launches one. That is no good. Rebound comes right down to Wareheim. Wareheim's running it now. Wareheim will go coast to coast. Bump into Anna Gray and call a charge.
Well, if the Granville crowd wasn't upset before, I could see them being upset with that one, because that's a tough one.
Yep.
She probably initiated the contact, but you're not going to look at that player and say her feet were set and she got squared up to her. So the official's just saying the offensive player was out of control.
Yep.
2 fouls now on Harper and Areno and 2 on Wareheim.
Kaylee Thiel has the basketball. Will bounce past to Mara Smith. Smith will go right side to Rao. Then back to Smith. Underneath to Thiel. Back out. Smith has it top of the key. Back to Rao. Back to Smith. Now over to Voigt.
Zone action now with 2 starters on the bench. But I guess Anarino's back on the floor, but with a man-to-man defender on the bench.
Kaylee Thiel, bounce pass out to Rao. Rao, 3 ball.
Better bank that one.
Nope, no good. Rebound comes down to Anarino. She'll give to Cottrell. Cottrell stops, gives to Anarino. Anarino goes left side to Moore. 3 ball for Barrasso is high off glass, no good. Rebound picked up by Ella Voigt. Voigt's running now. Voigt will go left side. Lose the basketball. Picked up by Gray. Gray will go now. Gray will put up a shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Thiel. Voigt has it now in the key, then kick back out. Smith launches a 3. Got it!
Well, that'll work.
Mara Smith. That makes it 17-5. Cottrell goes all the way coast to coast, puts up a shot, gets fouled. Let's see who they're going to call that on.
She is pretty quick. Sky Report talked about how quick she was.
That'll be on Anna Gray.
And Anna Gray kind of got caught, got her feet crossed, and make her earn them at the free throw line.
So a couple Welling Construction free throws coming from Cottrell. First one is no good.
Gray's going to get a break. One on her, one on Smith. 5 fouls on the other side of the board.
Cottrell, that one no good. Rebound comes down to Kaylee Thiel. Thiel will get to Mara Smith. Down to Rao. Rao puts it up. Oh, rolls off at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter of play, the main stop scoreboard shows Bryan 17, Granville 5. Going to take this timeout, come back with second quarter action after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Rooting on the Golden Bears is a tradition that brings us all together.
Just like the sports we love, another tradition has stood the test of time. Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory since 1922. We've been part of the community, supporting you in the moments of celebration and loss.
Just like a team, we understand the value of traditions and the love that binds us together.
So whether it's cheering for a win or celebrating a life well lived, remember we are here for you.
Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network live from the Pete Henry Gym. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold with you. It is Bryan 17, Granville 5 as we start the second quarter of play. I don't know why we're starting with 7:58 in the quarter.
Hey, you know what? There's a Bryan fan up by 12. You can eat all the clock you want
That's
to.
That's right.
I just had a quick trigger finger over there getting the clock started.
There we go. Anarino will inbound. She gets it to Moore. Moore will hand off to Cottrell. Cottrell will go right side, working against Josie Arnold. Cottrell picks up a dribble, run into trouble. Arnold will knock it away. Lady Bears will have it. Smith has it. Smith a little bit out of control, will wait and let the defense clear. Cross it over to Josie Arnold. Arnold stops, foul line extended up and good. That makes it 19-5.
Good defense on that and a good finish on the other.
And knocked away, and it'll go to the Lady Bears.
Another turnover.
Wow.
11 now for Granville, 2 to start the quarter. And right now, this part for the Bears is just keep your foot on the gas.
Yep.
Don't get relaxed. We saw this a little bit the other night with Liberty Benton against a good team, and then they were able to claw their way back in. There's a whole lot of ball game left here.
There is. Rao with the basketball. Bounce pass into Thiel, and we're going to get a we call an offensive foul on Thiel.
Yeah, he's going to call a hook, I suppose. He didn't show any motion, but he's calling the offensive foul on Kaylee Thiel.
That's going to be on Voigt.
No, he's calling on Voigt for
must have been a moving screen
on a seal.
Anarino has it on the baseline. Tall pass inbound. Moore did a nice job jumping to get that one.
That was. She had to go up and get that thing.
Barrasso has it. Barrasso will get it across the timeline, working on Smith. Three ball in the air. Anarino misses it and airs it. Thiel will bring it back down. Thiel puts up a shot, and they're going to get her for foul. Yep.
Started the Euro. Just didn't go off of one foot with the second foot. Got the third one in there. I know a couple of junior high officials that started their careers in 1932 that would like that call right there. every Euro's a travel to them.
Cottrell brings it up quickly, gets it over to Barrasso, who'll go baseline, put up a shot, no good. Rebound comes down.
Anna Gray.
Yeah, Anna Gray down there.
Good challenge without a foul.
Get it down to Rao quickly. She'll let the defense pass her by, give back to Smith. Smith will go cross court over to Arnold. Underneath. Back out, then over to Rao. And Gray will let it go off of her. She was not ready for that pass. That was an unforced error by the Golden Bears.
That was. We got to do a little better job. Have to take care of the ball. Ella kind of threw that before she looked where she thought Anna was. Anna had moved off that spot in the walk away.
Cottrell will bring it up, working against Arnold. Trap at the half. They get it across to Barrasso. Barrasso top of the key to Anarino, who launches it and buries it.
That's the shot she wants. That's the shot Coach talked about.
First points for Anarino.
That's her hot spot, top of the key, so the Bears have got to find her any kind of transition.
Right side, Gray with the basketball, working against Verasso. She'll give it over to Smith. Now they get it to Voigt. Voigt goes underneath to Gray, has the basketball. Nope, gets stolen away. Anarino brings it up quickly. Down to Moore. Moore gets trapped, knocked by Arnold, but Anarino picks it up.
Bears have got to relax a little bit on offense. Just a little out of control, throwing the ball around.
Underneath, and another turnover as she stepped on the line.
I think the Granville crowd thinks that she had a little bit of help, but I don't know that they're wrong.
Voigt has the basketball. Voigt will bring it up. We go left side over to Ella Rao. Bounce pass back to Voigt, underneath to Thiel.
Nice
Thiel
touch
up.
pass. There
Good.
we go. Great look. That's that offense we like, that high-low, get it to the elbow, drop it to the walk-away.
Another
Great
turnover.
rotation.
Kaylee Thiel has it, puts it up and in.
Nice steal, good transition. There we go, force another timeout.
And it'll
for
be
the
a
Bears.
full timeout called by Coach Tate Moore. We're going to take this timeout with them. The main stop scoreboard shows 23-8 in favor of the Lady Bears. Back after this on the Golden.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today. Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Malanga and Brian Arnold here with you. 23-8 on the main stop scoreboard. Main stops open when you need them. You're always near a main stop. Don't forget about Thirsty Thursday every Thursday. The main stops of Northwest Ohio.
Well, Bears in a great spot right here. Up 15, 5 minutes left in the half. Foot on the gas here. Don't let up. You got to rotate on defense. Granville's getting a little better idea on breaking pressure here. They've done a nice job of finding Anarino with the extra pass. And the Bears just need to be aware. I don't think you want to let her get heated up.
Wareheim has it. We'll go left side to Cottrill and back to Anarino. Anarino looks to drive against Voigt. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Thiel. Anarino could have got whistled for a foul there, too.
She needs to be real careful with
she
it,
does.
too. She's going to get frustrated with Ella Voigt taking away the easy buckets when she muscled her way back in there again.
Rao with the basketball underneath to Gray, then top of the key for Voigt. Voigt will give back to Gray. Now Voigt has it back. Now over to Smith. They're going to try to double team Smith. She'll bounce pass over to Voigt. Now to Rao underneath, back out. 3 ball in the air for Ella Voigt. Might be too hard, it is. Rebound comes down to Cottrill.
Good look for the Bears.
Yep.
Ella Voigt had that look a couple times that possession. I think she took the right shot. Good look, just went back iron.
Yeah, got it underneath. Cottrill has it. She'll dribble back out and reset.
I think she saw Kaylee Thiel standing
Yep.
by the basket, decided better of going to the hoop.
Wareheim has it. We'll give over to Moore. Now back out to Cottrill. Now top of the key to Anarino. Anarino looks to drive. Anarino loses the basketball. Anna Gray picks it up, and it's going to stay right here. And they're going to whistle Anarino for a foul, I believe.
But there's that frustration just
Yep.
talked about. Ella Voigt poked it away. Anarino trying to make a little too much happen, picks up her third. And that young lady shouldn't feel bad. We've seen that happen a lot. We just saw that happen with Fostoria last Thursday. Clark, the big girl, got in foul trouble, getting frustrated. Bears just aren't going to give you a lot of room to breathe.
Nope.
You have to be patient. You got to take care of the ball, and you have to take what they give you. You can't force.
Underneath, try to get to Thiel, and it'll be off of Thiel's hands.
Boy, I don't know about that. It looked like Mortimer knocked that away.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Thiel got another hand on. That was right in front of the official. Double-digit turnovers for both teams. 13 for Granville, 11 for the Bears.
Get it over to Wareheim as they're trying to break the trap. Megan Lodge checks in for the first time. Back to Wareheim, left side to Cottrill. Cottrell feet underneath, and we're getting a foul on Kaylee Thiel.
Yeah, just first on Kaylee.
I don't mind that foul because that's
looked
how
like she was tripping and stumbling. Looked like she kind of caught her toe on the floor there. Maybe that tee's painted a little thick right there underneath the free throw line, but she tripped and ran into right in the back of Mortimer. More of a tough luck foul than anything else.
Yeah. Cottrell inbounds. Tall inbound to Wareheim. Wareheim working against Gray. Wareheim will go left side. Hand off. Bounce pass over to, and off the foot of Kaylee Thiel.
Good job kicking that away.
That was Megan Lodge. From here, it's hard to tell the difference between a 3 and a 1 on the back of the jersey. Every time I'm having to question who it is.
Yeah, I really like the way Aaliyah Moore is attacking things. I think she probably needs to think about going to the basket a little bit more for Granville. I don't know if that's her game or not. But right now, she's been able to handle pressure more than about anybody else.
Mortimer gets it turned over. Rebound, or Bears have it underneath, and we're going to get a traveling violation as Voigt dragged her foot.
Just a little out of control. Coach Groshine really frustrated over on the sideline. He knows his team's playing well, but we're giving away an awful lot of opportunities right now, too.
2:48 remaining in the first half, 23-8 Bears. Lodge will bring it up. Lodge gets double teamed. We'll fire it up. Cottrell up, misses the shot, but we'll head to the line for a pair of Welling Construction free throws. Who'd they get that on?
I think it's got to be on Anna Gray. She ran hard at the shooter. I thought she tried to pull up to avoid contact. I don't think the official thought the same, obviously. So I can't say it was an anticipation because I thought the same thing was going to happen. I was kind of anticipating the call myself.
Cottrell misses the first one. Don't have any foul shooting percentages.
Well, all we've got is Coach Moore saying don't put him on the free throw line because they're just dead nuts on all the time. So
0 of 2 for that trip. Rebound comes down to Wareheim, and then it's loose. Smith has it. Smith's going to go coast to coast, put up a shot too hard. Rebound will come down to Mortimer. They're running.
Bears have missed a couple of layups so far tonight.
Stolen away again. Kaylee Thiel this time. Thiel moves down. Thiel will give to Rao. Now to Smith. Smith top of the key, working against Cottrell. They get underneath to Voigt, who launches one too hard from the elbow. Rebound will come down, and Megan Lodge will take it. She takes it down, then kicks out to Wareheim, top of the key. Minute 57 remaining, second quarter. Underneath. Bounce pass, Mortimer has it, and she misses the bunny. Second one is blocked, and the rebound comes down to the Lady Bears.
Lady Bears got away with a point-blank shot there by Mortimer. Then Kaylee Thiel able to rotate.
3 ball for Rao, no good. Rebound comes and tips around. Mortimer grabs it, though, gets it out to Wareheim. Nice board by Mortimer.
You know, I've been impressed. Granville talked about them getting back on defense, but they've really been looking to run. But they've got 18 turnovers, so maybe that's just uncomfortable and not their game.
Right. And we're going to get a foul called on Cottrell. That'll be her first.
Just the second of the quarter.
So Bears will inbound under their own basket.
Minute 18. Bears have been up by 15 for a while. Feels like we've been on 23 since about halfway on the trip here. So they're looking any kind of bucket, any kind of points right here are huge for the Bears.
Yep. Bears are just going to run their offense. Man-to-man defense for Granville. Underneath.
They're still sitting in that 2-3 right now.
Oh, they are. You're right.
Bears just need to move the ball a little bit of standing. I think there's a little tired going on here.
3 ball for Arnold is no good. Rebound comes down, picked up by Thiel. Arnold has it again. Smith has it now. Smith will give to Rao. Bounce pass back. 44 seconds to play in the half. Voigt will go baseline. Run into some trouble, kick out. 3 ball for Josie Arnold. No good. Rebound comes down. And Rao got hacked. No call. And tries to save it out of bounds right to the Blue Aces. Cottrell with it. 25 to go. And they'll turn it over. Looking to get it to Lodge, but just can't get it there.
Just a little out of control. That's our crowd is saying who is that to. I think we've thought that about half a dozen times. Just balls, just uncomfortable against the pressure. need to relax a little bit on their end, too. If you're a Bears fan, you want to see.
They're going to say backcourt violation.
I'm going to say Mara Smith never got herself established on that side of half court, but before Josie Arnold threw the ball to her. Well, here's a big moment right here. 19 seconds left. Anna Reno back in the ball game for Coach Moore.
Right, absolutely.
She's going to try to get this last shot for him. Ella Voigt is going to try to defend. Takes away the three.
They'll go baseline now. Quick kick out. Lodge has it. Oh, Lodge palmed it.
Well, then she looked like she walked a little bit, too.
They missed the shot. Rebound will come down, and Smith's going to get another foul.
Boy, a couple tough luck, and that's 2 on Smith now. That's a tough break. Bears forced a missed shot, not able to gather up the rebound. So you're probably looking something on this baseline out of bounds, block-to-block screens between Mortimer and Anna Reno, try to get them a shot.
2.7 to go.
And there's the lob to Anna Reno.
It is blocked by Kaylee Thiel, and they're going to say yes or no. They're going to count that. So that was a 2-point bucket, right? 23-10 is the score at the – well, wait a minute. They haven't put it up yet. Let's see.
They're just probably making sure the officials count it.
Okay, they did count. So 23-10 at the half here. And, boy, I don't think you could play a better half of your Lady Bears with the exception of the turnovers.
Turnovers, a big number. 12 turnovers already, and we were stuck on 23 for an awful long time. 17 points in the first quarter, just 6 in the second. And it wasn't from a lack of good shots. We had a couple good looks from 3. We had a couple of layups there in transition that we didn't get to go. We'd feel a lot better, I think, if you're Coach Grosjean and his staff, if you'd have been able to execute on some of those good looks that you got, but you're not turning down a 13-point lead at the half either.
No, absolutely. All right, we are going to take a timeout. When we come back, we will have our stats and our halftime adjustments. All that's going to happen here on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Why do so many people travel to Jason Eats Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
STEM is everywhere. Like here, behind the scenes of The Walking Dead. STEM can create new worlds on and off the screen. The only limit is your imagination. Get inspired at SheCanSTEM.com.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold here with you. It's halftime. The main stop scoreboard shows 23-10 in favor of the Bryan Golden Bears. And why don't you read some individual stats, and we'll see if we can get the halftime stats in there as well.
Right now on the Bryan side, the Bears lead 23-10 at the half. Kaylee Thiel has 4. Ella Voigt has 3. Anna Gray has 3. Ella Rao has 5. Mara Smith has 6 on 2 first-quarter three-pointers, and Josie Arnold has 2. On the Granville side, 3 girls have scored. Aaliyah Moore has 3. Elle Mortimer has 4. And, sorry, she has 2. She should have had 4. That's what I was saying. She has 2. And then Anna Reno Harper Anna Reno.
Yep.
The leading scorer coming in, averaging about 20 points. I'm reading it like the phone book. She's got 5 right now to lead the way. So just 10 points in the first half for the Blue Aces. They come in averaging over 50 points a game. Lady Bears, same boat. They come in averaging over 50 points a game. Stuck on 23 for a long part of that second quarter. Just 6 points in the second quarter, 17 in the first, but a 23-10 lead for the Lady Bears. And big numbers while we're working on the halftime stats. Big numbers right now. 18 turnovers for Granville and 12 for the Bears.
All right, there you have it. We've got our halftime stats. We can look at shooting because I couldn't get the things up here. Actually, I'll just pop these in here in just a second. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we're going to have our halftime adjustments. We're going to do that after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
To the Bryan Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause,
to the school board and administration,
and everyone who played a role in this project,
we just want to say
Thank you!
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington school property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Bryan Bill!
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold here with you. It's halftime. The main stop scoreboard shows 23-10 in favor of the Bryan Golden Bears. We've got a new sponsor coming in here at halftime here, and it is our halftime adjustment. So I hope you put your coaching hat on just a second to get some halftime adjustments.
Absolutely.
Brought to you by Molly Color, Allstate Agency in Bryan. She provides custom coverage for all your insurance needs. All right, if you had some halftime adjustments.
Well, for both coaches, you're going to say, let's settle down a little bit. Let's take care of the basketball. This isn't who we are. We both have way more turnovers than what we're used to. You're playing really athletic defenses that are forcing a lot of pressure. But at the same time, you said it a couple times for the Bears. We've seen it a bunch for Granville. A lot of unforced errors. So let's all just settle down a little bit. If I'm Coach Grosjean over in the Bryan locker room right now, we're not changing a whole lot of anything, but we're going to execute a little better on offense, take care of the basketball a little better, but we're going to keep the pressure up, try to keep our foot on the gas. I think we've been doing a pretty good job of forcing turnovers and getting runouts, and then we need to make sure that we're taking and making good shots. There's a really good opportunity for this lead to be even bigger than what it is. But like we mentioned going into the break, you're not going to turn down a double-digit lead in a ball game like this anytime soon. If you're Coach Moore on the other side, you know, this is not who they are, and they know that. So it's just a matter of can they find their game or the Bears continue to take them out of it. Their leading scorer's got 5 points, but she's also got 3 fouls, and that's got a lot to do with taking her out of her rhythm and taking them out of their rhythm. I've thought they've done a couple of really good things. I would say the other player with 2 fouls on her, Taylor Wareheim, has been one of the better weapons for them offensively. She's been able to get past some Bear defenders. Cottrell is really quick with the basketball. She's attacked, just hasn't looked to finish very much. And then, like I said, Aaliyah Moore, I thought, has looked pretty solid on the offense also. She's looked to take some shots. She's been aggressive. She's knocked down one of the 2 threes that they've made so far. The weapons are there. The ability to do things is there. It's just a matter of whether the Bears are going to allow Granville to get into their flow, or if they can keep pestering enough to keep them out of rhythm enough and keep them out of their game.
Absolutely. A good start for the Lady Bears. They lead 23-10. We're going to take another minute timeout here, come back with more after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network halftime, the main stop scoreboard shows 23-10 in favor of the Golden Bears. Granville had a bucket at the buzzer of the second quarter to make it 23-10. And I want to thank our sponsors bringing you the game tonight on the Golden Bears Sports Network. They include Veteran Services of Williams County, Oberlin, Turnbull, Funeral Home and Crematory, Northwest State Community College, Jason Dietsch Automotive Services, Bryan Parks and Rec, Bryan Athletic Boosters, Fackler Monument, Danielle Van Atta Agency, Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger, Starks Plumbing and Heating, and Andrews, O'Neill and Lowe, all bringing you the game here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold here with you at the half. The winner of this one will come back here Friday night and face the winner of Copley and Bellevue, I believe, is the other two sides.
The next matchup, second game. Bellevue coming off of an overtime upset of Toledo Central Catholic in the district final in their Northwest district. And then Copley, I think, is a really quality team on the other side of that. So we still got 2 full quarters to play before the next one matters. The Lady Bears need to finish business right now. You know, if you could script it, you'd want to come out, take care of the basketball, keep playing good defense, maintain this lead, add to a little bit by the end of the third quarter, and then just let your defense guide the way. The whistle will be important. Harper Anarino's got 3. Taylor Wareheim has 2. Mara Smith and Anna Gray, both for the Bears, have 2. So we'll see if there's any quick whistles early against any of those 4 kids that make a difference. Neither team wants to go real far into their bench. So if that becomes a factor, you know, that'll have an impact on things, how things finish here moving to the end of the ball game.
Absolutely. It is 23-10 here. And thank you for joining us, the Bryan Athletic Boosters halftime show. And we're getting ready for that second half. You can keep up with all the Bryan sports action by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Get notified when we go on the air for each game, too. Head to youtube.com/Bryan Sports and hit the subscribe button. Or if you're one of the 1,148 people watching right now, just hit subscribe, okay? Appreciate that.
We would appreciate it. We'll be here all night. We'll be here next year, and we'll be here moving forward. Come back anytime.
All right, the Lady Bears will have it to start the quarter. And the start here, I got to believe, in the first couple minutes for the Bears is really, really critical.
Right. They can't allow any quick run. You don't want Granville to get back in it too quickly and feel like they've got a chance. Right now, you just want to keep them in a really tough spot. And Granville's going to come out in a 2-3. They don't sit back in that 2-3. They like to run and match and try to get you into some traps.
Underneath the Thiel, then back out to Voigt. Voigt goes baseline, bounce pass to Thiel, up with the right hand, no good. Gives her own rebound, up, counted in the foul.
Well, the first look was great. You want to see it go down, but if that's the option, you'll take the follow and the foul.
So foul is going to be on number 4, Taylor Wareheim.
The third one,
There was a whole bunch of people around that, so it's challenging. Kaylee Thiel makes her free throw. That extends the lead to 26-10. The Welling Construction free throws.
And there is a whistle right away on one of the 4 girls I mentioned. Wareheim picks up her third, less than 20 seconds into the half.
Tipped away as they're trying to get it over. And Areno will get it over the timeline. They'll feed it underneath to Cottrell, puts it up, and good.
Lady Bears just kind of got caught looking right there. I think they expected the turnover. Fell asleep. Cottrell, good job recognizing there was no eyes on her. Good cut and a nice find.
Smith over to Rao, now back up top of the key to Smith. Now back to Rao. Thought about a 3, gave to Smith. Back to Rao. Rao has it, bounce pass back to Smith. Lady Bears in no hurry. Cross court it to Voigt.
No, I'm sure they heard a few times take care of the basketball at the half.
Thiel will go underneath, bounce pass back out to Gray. Shot up, no good. Anarino blocks it.
Pretty good defense there by Mortimer. Just kind of let Anna Gray shoot the ball into her hands and took it away from her off of the shot. 6-foot freshman. They're part of the preview about them, talked about what a stud she is on the volleyball court, too. And Coach Moore talked about how she's probably a Division I athlete waiting to happen in something.
Stolen away ahead to Voigt, and we're going to get a traveling violation. Ooh, where?
Now they're going to say Ella Voigt took a step or two before she put the ball on the floor. I'm not so sure about that one.
Let's see if we can see it on replay. I don't know.
Pretty quick whistle, I think.
Yep.
You can get fooled sometimes with what you think you saw. Maybe he's still turning his head a little bit. Somebody might have been yelling in his ear. Who knows? But
Blue Aces have it.
Straight turnovers there.
No harm, no foul. Anarino picks up her dribble here high. She'll hand off to Cottrell. Cottrell working against Smith. We'll get it quickly to Wareheim, who wasn't expecting it but able to handle it. Wareheim has the basketball now. Back over to Cottrell. Now to Anarino. Anarino looked at the basket, thought about a 3, then gave over to Cottrell again. Cottrell picks up a dribble high. Smith with her. Now just back to Wareheim.
Doesn't feel like there's a lot of options for where to go offensively for Granville if it's not Anarino right now for the Blue Aces.
Anarino has it, try to back her way in. Yep. She'll try to turn, goes around, and traveling violation.
Great defense there by the Bears. Took all the options away.
So the Bears will bring it up. They lead 26-12. Smith has it. Now they'll go left side to Rao. Now back top of the key to Smith. Now back to Rao. She thought about a three. Buries it. Nice bank there for Ella Rao.
So her shot has been really good. She hasn't hit much iron the last couple times.
Nearly stolen away by Voigt.
Voigt about able to poke that away, and she'd had to run out to a layup all by herself.
Cottrell has it. She'll give back to Wareheim. Want a moving screen call, didn't get it.
I think both teams wanted something on that action in the corner.
3 ball for Harper Anarino is good. So she answers.
That's been the best offense of the night. Even on misses, that's the best shot Granville's got in about 3 possessions. Anarino at the top of the key. I saw that in the scouting report, and I know the Bears were aware.
Underneath, knocked away, trying to find Gray, and that'll be a turnover for the Bears. 29-15 your score. 4:53 remaining here, first quarter. Third quarter.
One thing you can't do, the one thing you don't want to do as a Bears is give away possessions. You want to finish every possession with a shot. Don't give them any extra life by turning the ball over and letting them get buckets, letting them get stops that are easy.
Cross court over the timeline to Cottrell.
Great rotation there by the Bears to take the backside cutter away. Smith and Thiel talking to each other, the mismatch. There we go, and then they've switched back.
Oh, and we're going to call a block on Voigt.
If that was a block there and the one down there was a charge, you probably take the wash on that if you're an uninterested third party just enjoying basketball, but we know what the Bears wanted on that.
Absolutely.
And I thought Voigt did a pretty good job of getting to the spot. Anarino, that's been her game. If she's not shooting that three, she's trying to back you down into the post. Use her strength to try to get down and get in there.
Voigt poked it away. Anarino got it back. Active hands for these Lady Bears. 4:25 and counting third quarter. Top of the key for Mortimer. She'll drive, put up a shot with the right hand. It rattles home.
And that's one right there where Kaylee Thiel's got to stay down.
Yep.
Mortimer, I don't think, is a three-point shooter. She hasn't shown any interest in being outside tonight. And that pump fake, Kaylee left her feet. And then it got everybody out of position on the backside trying to recover defensively.
Down to Gray, now back out to Rao, launches another three. This one won't go. Rebound comes down to Wareheim, excuse me. Moore has it. 3:51 and counting, a 12-point lead, and we're going to get a foul on Anna Gray.
Anna Gray picks up her third. That was just a little too aggressive out there. It almost looked like she got herself a little out of control, almost like Kaylee Thiel earlier, lost her balance and fell into the Granville player. So 3:49 left. We'll see if coach is able to leave Anna Gray on the bench, if he's going to have to bring her in to rest somebody. Big stretch right here. Granville's shaved a point off the lead. Bears need to play defense and then find some good offense on the other end.
Underneath to Anarino, they're going to whistle and a foul on Ella Voigt. That'll be three on her.
I think that's a good call. Ella Voigt trying to drop the hammer from the backside, just needs to be smarter right there. So this big stretch just got bigger.
Yep.
Gray with three, Voigt with three. And Voigt's been the one taking Harper Anarino out of the game so far for the Bears.
And Granville, I'm assuming, knows that and will try to run some stuff for her.
You would think they would try to ISO, and there they go. ISO her to the block.
Mortimer will give over to Wareheim. Going against Josie Arnold. Wareheim has it.
You see the Bears don't want to allow her to go left at all. Wareheim doesn't really look to be offensive.
She's a good ball handler, though, when she gets it.
Yeah, and she's quick. Got a good first step.
Underneath baseline shot up and good for Mortimer. Bears need some points during this possession.
Yeah, Bears need to find a bucket. Kaylee Thiel got herself a little out of position right there. Good attack by Mortimer.
Voigt bounce pass. Thiel. She'll go baseline. Hit the deck, whistle, and they're going to call that offensive.
I think they call it travel.
Oh, they're calling it travel. Okay.
Yep. Hop, jump stop, not able to get her feet to stick. Bears need to relax. I wouldn't be surprised here. Probably see a bucket, see a timeout. But Bears just need to relax. 2:47 left. You still got a double-digit lead here in the third. Just need to find a way to get momentum back on your side.
Smith will be guarding against Cottrell. Lose the basketball, and that'll be out, and that'll be a turnover. Josie Arnold out there cheering on her team, saying, come on, come on, come on.
So we got to find a way to get a bucket down here. Another unforced error for Granville. Been more than one of those tonight for sure.
Smith gets the basketball on the inbound. She's working against Cottrell. Smith will go right side. Now Smith will turn left. Bounce pass to Voigt. Voigt has the basketball. We'll give back out. Now Voigt has it again. She'll go baseline. Kick it over to Rao. Launches a three. Got it. Ella Rao. 3 threes.
This is where Ella Rao really came alive last year in the tournament. Was at the regional. Was a huge factor for the Bears.
They're going to get a foul on Josie Arnold.
They called her a little too aggressive in the trap right there. And that'll be, they're going to be the 4th foul on the Bears this quarter or just the 3rd? 4th foul. That scoreboard's been a little slow. I guess better sure than not. So now they've got to get through the last 2:05, try not to commit that last foul, and let Granville get easy points at the free throw line.
Wareheim working against Kaylee Thiel.
Just enough help out there to make sure Kaylee Thiel's got what she needs against Anna Reno to not allow her to beat her to the basket.
She'll put it up.
She got stuck on the top side that time. Kaylee Thiel's got to be careful. She just has been playing a little bit high on defense and giving angles to the hoop. Anna Reno's a player that can go either way with both hands, and we know she wants to go to the basket.
Yep. So Thiel will pick up foul number 2.
And that's that 5th foul of the quarter, too, so they'll be shooting the rest of the way out.
All right, so this will put Anna Reno in line for 2 Welling Construction free throws. First one rattles and goes in.
First made free throw of the night for Granville. I mean, it's a 1 of 5 from the line. And this is a place where scoring when the clock's not running, you can kind of settle yourself a little bit, start to feel a little better, see some points go on the board.
And that's good, too.
Bears need to respond.
11-point lead for the Bears. Doesn't feel like an 11-point lead, but it is an 11-point lead.
Well, Ella Rouse made sure the Bears have had some productive possessions.
Smith with it. Underneath now. Gray puts up a shot. Good at the foul line.
Great decision by Anna Gray. I almost looked like that was the afterthought. She thought pass first. Nice jump shot, knocked down by Anna Gray. She's been solid tonight for the Bears.
Wareheim has it, working against Josie Arnold. Arnold trying to steal it.
Just about able to get it. Boy, that looked like a possible up and down there by Harper Anna Reno.
Wareheim goes baseline, and we're going to get a blocking foul called on Mara Smith.
And we're going to get 3. That's going to be 3 on Smith now. Just a little bit late in the rotation.
Let's see if we're going to see anybody come in for Smith. You got 2 players right now on the court. Well, just 2 players on the court with 3 fouls. First one for Wareheim is good.
Yeah, Smith and Gray have got to play this last minute 10 here. Kind of careful. Don't pick up that 4th before the end of the quarter. I don't know that Coach wants to go any further into the bench than where he is right now.
That one's missed. Rebound comes down to Smith. Smith will fire it down to Thiel. Thiel gets double teamed. Will kick out to Arnold. Arnold launches a 3. Buries it! Josie Arnold fired up right in front of the student section.
That's a big one. The Bears needed
one
right there.
That's a big one.
Got to find some momentum. Finish without a foul. Go get that.
Out of bounds, and it'll ooh.
I'm not sure the official saw it. He was looking for some help. Two of them working together down here.
Yeah.
Same thing. Don't foul. Don't put him on the free throw line. Good defense without any contact. And Gray and Smith need to be real careful here.
Yep.
Stay down on Mortimer. Every time it's a shot fake, ball fake at the top of the key. Stay on the floor.
Underneath some Mortimer.
Up. Great job by Anna Gray. We didn't check out on the backside.
And they pick it back up and put up the rebound for Cottrell. 13-point lead for the Bears.
Got like Katie Cottrell's awareness and energy. Yep. She's a little bit of everywhere right now.
She's a fire plug.
Right now the Bears need to hold this for the last shot. Be smart, be patient.
Gray with the basketball, 12 to go here in the quarter. Give it across to Arnold. Now back top of the key to Smith, now to Thiel at the foul line. Thiel will bounce, put up a shot. It rattles in and out. Rebound will come down, and the Bears just need to be careful here and let it expire. And we go to the fourth quarter of play. The main stop scoreboard shows 37-24 in favor of the Golden Bears. Going to take this timeout, come back with the fourth quarter action after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
To the Bryan Golden Bear fans, those who made donations to the cause,
To the school board and administration,
and everyone who played a role in this project.
we just want to say
thank you.
Phase 2 of the capital improvement project includes field upgrades at Rec Park, a new softball field, and revitalization of soccer fields on the former Washington school property, and renewal of practice fields on the BCS campus. Let's finish the project and build champions.
Go Bears! Bryan Bill!
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
STEM is everywhere. Like here, behind the scenes of The Walking Dead. STEM can create new worlds on and off the screen. The only limit is your imagination. Get inspired at shecanstem.com.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, you can see the student section right there. A chance of Let's Go Bears.
Bears got to hang on to the momentum they worked for at the end of the quarter right there.
So Granville has it. Cottrell will bring it up. Cottrell to Anarino.
And the Bears got to work hard to play clean defense, especially Elavoit, Anna Gray. Be real smart if they can go at Anarino, at Wareheim on the other end, try to keep them and get them into more foul trouble.
Underneath, Mortimer
Stay
thought
down.
about one. We'll kick back out to Anarino. Anarino going to go baseline, work it against Josie Arnold, nowhere to go. And now Anarino will launch a three, and that's an air ball. And it'll stay right here. Heads up play there. Anna Gray tried to screen it from going out of from being touched, and it ended up Aaliyah Moore knocked it right off of her.
Good hustle there by Aaliyah Moore to go scramble and get that on the backside. Three Bears were checking out. They all kind of looked at each other.
Yep.
I think we're starting to feel a little bit of this ball game right now.
Underneath, Anarino puts it up and in for two.
Anarino now with 7.5, 12 in the ball game. You see she's a good offensive player, very aware of where she's at and how to get buckets.
Defense getting a little more pressure related here. And the Bears unforced turnover. And we're going to get a jump ball, and that'll stay right here.
Good hustle by Elavoit to save that possession. Kaylee Thiel just a little hot off the shins with that one right there. Tough place to catch that if you're Elavoit.
Yep. So Smith checks back into the game. She gets the ball off the inbound. Needs some help, gives to Rao. Rao switches sides. Now she'll go around the screen, give to Voigt. Voigt, and you can see the defensive intensity ramping up just a little bit. Gray has the basketball.
Granville knows where they're at here. They know that this is the end if they can't figure things out this quarter, so they're going to have to play some good defense. Probably have to start taking some chances. The upside for Coach Grosjean is he's got all his timeouts over there, and we saw this the other night with Liberty Benton, using the timeouts when kids were trapped and stuck.
Yep. So that'll be a 30-second timeout. Timeout sponsored by Bryan Ford Lincoln, North Main Street. Bryan, where good values mean a great deal. 37-26 Bears, 6:32 remaining here. And one of the things I like about doing games here is we don't have the clock counting down the timeout. We can actually see what the time is.
Yeah, we don't have to be quick because we're not that quick normally. We don't pay attention that much until we think about it too late. 6.5 left. You've got your 11-point lead, possession of the basketball, finish possessions with shots, and then work hard to try to get yourself to the free throw line. If you can start to pile up the fouls on Granville and start to demoralize them a little bit from the free throw line, that would be huge. Exactly what worked against Liberty Benton and Fostoria in the district.
Smith will give to Rao. And we're going to get a block call on
She had three
Cottrell.
others against Mara Smith,
Yep.
so if you miss the first three, at least get the fourth one.
That'll be the first foul of the quarter.
Just two on Cottrell, I think, her second.
Bears just need to take care of the basketball.
He's strong with the ball.
Yep.
We've seen good aggressive defense before. Just handle it, take care of it. Finish your possessions with good shots.
Voigt has the basketball. Voigt looks to drive, then she'll kick out to Thiel. Thiel needs some help. And she will get a 5-second call. So a turnover for the Bears. It's not what you want down there.
Got to finish our possessions with shots right now.
One thing is we took about a minute off the clock all told in that possession.
2 minutes in here, still a lot of game left. And that ball
That'll be a turnover, and that's going to go to the Bears.
Just a favor to the Bears right there. Need to take advantage of Wareheim losing the handle on that one.
Smith gets the basketball, working against Cottrell. Smith will go to the right side. Smith will cross the timeline, will go to the left side.
Wow, two-hand shove in the back.
Underneath, knocked away. On the floor, able to get it out is Anarino. They give to Mortimer. And now Anarino has the top of the key, 5:39 and counting. Bears lead by 11. Anarino looks to drive, then kicks out. 3-ball in the air, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and we'll go to the Bears. That was that Cottrell that took that?
Cottrell took the 3. Yeah, we haven't seen that too many times, but the Bears left her all alone. But right now, Mara Smith getting defended by Cottrell. There's a lot of hands, a lot of hips, getting bumped around a bunch, and there's no whistle. So Mara just needs to make sure she handles pressure well.
Voigt stops, pops at the foul line, no good. Crashing boards, rebound comes down to Anarino. And we're going to get a foul on Kaylee. Is it Kaylee Thiel or is it going to be on Gray? It's on Gray.
Yeah. Going by reaction from the whistle. So Anna Gray's going to sit a little bit here. Coach is not happy because that was a tic-tac little nickel dimer underneath the hoop, and there's been, I tell you what, if Cottrell had a saddle, her ride would be a little bit more comfortable on Mara Smith at half court.
Anarino bringing it up against Voigt. And we're going to get Voigt for a foul.
And there's a nickel dime. After all the stuff that they've done out here, then they're going to call that reach from 30 feet behind the play. Now the Bears got to be smart.
They do.
2 players with 4 fouls. You got 11-point lead, 5 minutes left. Use clock. Rebound misses. Don't foul.
Anarino inbounds to Wareheim. They're going to put Gray back in.
They're going to try to protect Voigt with Gray right now and just pick your poison if you're a player with 4 fouls, I think.
Underneath Mortimer.
Backside.
Cross court. It'll be a turnover. That's a break for the Bears.
Another break.
Oof.
6 turnovers in the half, 25 in the game.
So Voigt will sit down. They get the ball in to Smith.
And we'll see. We've seen touch fouls called the last couple times up the floor.
Gray has it. Well, Biggs to Smith. Smith, ball fake over to Gray. To Thiel. Thiel will look to drive. Thiel puts up a shot. Block. Oh, and the Granville fans do not like that at all.
Harper Anarino pick up her 4th. She's gone that entire half without picking up that foul. She's now got 4. Kaylee Thiel needs to make this trip to the free throw line count.
Welling Construction free throws. Welling Construction, a 3rd-generation family-owned general contractor for quality homes, major renovation projects, and commercial work. Contact us at 419-636-3712. First one, no good. Next one coming for Thiel. That one's good. 38-26, 12-point lead for the Bears. 4:23
now. And that's where the help has to come from for the Bears. I think you can help off a couple of these players, but every time Anarino has the ball, everybody's got to have eyes on her. Right now, you see Mara Smith take that away. Josie Arnold came to help.
A missed shot by Anarino. They'll fire it down to Arnold. Arnold will get to Gray, then back to Smith. Lady Bears being patient here. Rao has the basketball. She'll give to Gray. Now to Smith.
Take your time. Move.
Smith looks to drive. Smith puts up a shot. And good. Mara Smith.
Good decision. Nice runner by Smith. Right back to this end, same thing. Help versus Anarino. Nothing easy. Good help by Mara. Good defense by Kaylee Thiel.
Shot missed by Anarino.
30 seconds here. Coach Groshine, I think, Was either swatting at a lot of flies, trying to knock something out of the air, or telling the girls to slow down, but it was emphatic.
Thiel with the basketball. They have slowed down. Thiel will lose it. Get it back, and we got a timeout. Coach Groshine wants a full timeout.
There. Still 3 left after this for the Bears. 14-point lead and the ball.
We'll take it. 3 timeouts also available for Coach Tate Moore. It's a full timeout, so we're going to take it with them. Main stop scoreboard shows 40-26 in favor of the Golden Bears. Back after this.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, live here from Mansfield. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold here with you. And we have 3 minutes and 14 seconds to play in this one. The Bears have a 14-point lead over Granville. And, wow.
And Granville's not going to go away.
No, they're not.
This 3 minutes and 14 seconds are going to be 3 of the longest minutes of Todd Grosjean's life. I can tell you that much right now.
Yep. Smith
Another
with the
bump
basketball
by
gets
Cottrell.
the bump.
I guess it's only nickel dime if you're wearing purple.
Underneath, Thiel will cross court to Arnold, who launches a 3. No good. Rebound tipped around. Thiel has it. She'll put it up. High glass. No good. Rebound comes down to Mortimer. She'll get it out to Anna Reno.
Under 3 now. Bears play good defense. There's a good
Stolen
force.
away. Arnold will have it, and we're going to get it. What are they going to do?
They're going to call a foul on Anna Reno.
Wow.
And that's going to be 5
That's
on
going to be
her.
5. That's crazy.
Bad decision by her, but she didn't want to give up the easy bucket, I guess.
Wow.
She gets a great hand
Yep,
from the
she
Granville
does.
crowd as she should.
She's good. She's
scored over 1,200 points
Yep.
at one point. I think that might have been coming into the tournament.
Yep.
So you got to assume she's pushing 1,300 plus at this point. An outstanding career. She was the offense tonight. As much as Greensville struggled, about half of their normal output offensively, she was the offense, and her teammates knew they could count on her tonight.
LCL and District Player of the Year, second team All-Ohio last year, and she's going to the University of Charleston, Division II. And did they call a foul?
I believe they're going to call a push on somebody.
It's going to be on 4, I think, on Wareheim.
That'll be her 4th.
Yep, there's the push. You can see it on the replay.
3 team fouls now on Granville. They got 1 to give yet before the Bears are shooting free throws.
Bears have it. Smith with the basketball, working on Wareheim. Smith will go to the right side. Now she'll go left, find Voigt. Voigt will put up a shot. Sorry, that's Anna Gray. Missed the shot. Voigt gets the rebound, jump ball, and it will go to Granville.
But a really good look there for Anna Gray. She wants that one back right now. But you can also see this has been a battle.
It has.
Some legs are gone here. Everybody that's been on the floor has given you everything they've got. So fourth quarter legs start to go a little bit, but nothing wrong with that for the Bears. It ended with a good shot. Make your possessions end with a good shot.
They get it to Mortimer. Mortimer will look to drive, then she'll give back out to Verasso. Moore with it now. Moore cross courts it. Cottrell, bounce pass, tipped away by Thiel, and shot is blocked and out of bounds, and will go to the Bears.
Great block shot there by Kaylee Thiel.
Nice job by Mortimer to not pick up a foul there.
It was. But she tried to knock that ball out of her hands and just knocked it completely out of bounds.
That would have been the 5th foul, and the Bears would have been shooting the rest of the way.
Right now we'll see. We'll see if Granville decides they've got to start fouling. They can't come from here. Wareheim's got 4.
Yep. Bears get it up. Voigt has it. We'll give it over to Rao.
A good decision there by
underneath
El
to
Rao.
Voigt. Voigt will go baseline, kick it over to Gray.
And back up top. Really good job. Great job swinging it around. Coach Grosjean's talking and helping with some decision-making right now, but a great job by the Bears.
Minute 37 to play. They get it into Smith. Smith will go to Rao. They're double teaming now. Rao Goes baseline, runs into a trap. They're gonna say it's off of Ella.
5 turnovers now in the half for the Bears, 16 total. It has been a really good defensive game from both teams. Nothing has been easy on either side.
Cottrell will bring it up. She'll go baseline. Then kick to Mortimer, who punches a 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Thiel. Minute 15 to go. The Lady Bears can feel it.
The Bears have done a great job at limiting Granville to one shot a trip here for a lot of the fourth quarter.
Gray with the basketball. They're trying to foul, I think.
I think Coach Moore is calling for a foul. He just can't get one.
Bears just moving around under a minute to play. Gray will give to Rao. The Bryan crowd gets loud.
4 straight trips to the regionals for Granville is going to come up short again. But a lot of credit to those kids. You talked about their record before, 52-0 at home.
Yep.
Coach came in with this group. He's going to go out with this group. They got a lot of things to be proud of.
Bears moving it around.
But the Bears are going to move on to another regional final Friday night. They get the winner of Bellevue and Copley as they just try to dribble the ball out.
They are.
And Granville's going to be happy to let us.
So the Lady Bears will break the school record for wins in a season and will move to 26-1. And you can hear the student section over there. And the Golden Bears victorious. And they will be regional finals bound. And Coach Tate and the Granville Blue Aces will go out of Mansfield again with a loss. And the Golden Bears excited. They'll get in the handshake line. 40-26 your final score. Look at that camera work right there from Christopher Allspaw. Right in that handshake line himself. And what a game by the Bryan Lady Bears. Wow. So they'll be back here on Friday night to face the winner of the next game, Copley and Bellevue.
Let's come back and let's do it again in a few days.
I think we'll do it.
Lady Bears rose to the occasion tonight. A 25-1 opponent. They're not used to losing too many ball games. Came in with a lot of confidence, came in with a lot of swag. A really tough opponent. And right from the get-go, the Bears came out, got after them, built a big lead, and just never gave it up.
All right, so we got the final score of 40-26. Going to take this timeout, come back and wrap things up here on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Why do so many people travel to Jason East Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietsch Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
At Oberlin, Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we understand that family is at the heart of everything we do.
Being family-owned and family-focused is not just a slogan for us, it's a way of life. We walk alongside you during life's most challenging moments, providing a guiding hand and a shoulder to lean on.
With heartfelt care and attention to detail, we tailor each service to honor the life and the memories of your loved one. We treat you like family because your journey is our journey.
Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family-focused.
Let's play together. Bryan, Ohio will have a new inclusive playground on the site of the former Lincoln Elementary School. An inclusive playground is a place for children and families of all physical, mental, and social abilities to learn, play, and grow together. We are currently raising funds with the goal of starting construction this fall. The Lincoln Park Inclusive Playground Project is an initiative of Bryan Parks and Recreation using a project fund at the Bryan Area Foundation. To learn more or make a donation, visit BryanAreaFoundation.org.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network and finally breathe. The final score 40-26 in favor of the Bryan Golden Bears. They are victorious and they will move on to the regional final on Friday night. Just an exciting game and a high pressure game, and Granville will bow out of the tournament here at a record of 25-2. And their head coach is heading to Chicago, work for Barstool, and
That's not
but
a
good
bad
story.
parting gift.
That's
right.
right.
There, I guess. Moved to Chicago, get a great job with a great organization like that. But I think Coach Groshine will take his prize back here on Friday night for a chance to go to another Final Four with this group of kids.
All right, we're going to give you our stats, our final stats here. And we're going to call those up real quick, and I'll let you start reading those.
Yeah, I'll go with some individual stats here while we get the team stats up. On the Granville side of things, leading scorer Harper Anarino in her last game. We talked about over a 1,200-point score, possibly 1,300 points after the tournament run. Had 12 tonight, 7 in the second half. Really worked hard. She was the offense. She was the kid they tried to get going offensively all night long. Freshman Ellie Mortimer had 6. That's followed by Katie Cottrell, just a spunky spitfire of a point guard. Boy, she played hard. She had 4 points tonight. Aaliyah Moore had 3 points. She had a 3 in the first quarter. And then Taylor Wareheim had a free throw for her 1 point. Bryan individually, Bryan was led by Ella Rao and her 3 threes. She had 11 points tonight on the game. But, again, balance for the Bears. Listen to our scoring. 11 for Ella Rao, 8 for Kaylee Thiel, 8 for Mara Smith and 2 threes, 5 from Anna Gray with a 3, 5 from Josie Arnold with a 3, and Ella Voigt with 3 points, and unbelievable defense on Harper Anarino all night long.
Absolutely.
There you can see the team stats up on the board. 10 of 29 from the field for Granville, 3 of 10 from the three-point line, just 3 of 8 from the free throw line. The big numbers at 26 turnovers. Just the Bears defense. I don't know, I probably said it it feels like 5 years now, but the last couple of years we just talk over and over again about the suffocating, pestering, you're sitting on this side of the floor, just annoying defense that the Bears play.
Yep.
You know, we've played 3 or 4 ball games in a row here with really good teams and really good players. Bree Jefferson from Toledo Rogers, who's probably going to play some basketball at the next level, never wants to see Mara Smith again.
Absolutely not.
Clark never wants to see Kaylee Thiel again. Lauren Gherkin will be happy to not see Ella Voigt and Anna Gray. And tonight another Harper Anarino. Really glad that she doesn't have to see Ella Voigt and Kaylee Thiel. The defense was awesome. On the Bears side of things, 14 of 33 overall from field goals. 7 of 15 from 3. I mentioned it already. Ella Rao had 3 threes tonight. Mara Rao had 2. Anna Gray had a 3. Josie Arnold had a 3. Best we've shot the ball from the three-point line in a while, and that'll be a key factor for us moving forward. Only got to the free throw line 5 times, made 3 of those. That number there is going to be a little bit bigger than what Coach Groshine likes to see. Pressure of the moment, pressure of the defense, 16 turnovers, but the Bears able to force 10 more, really made a big difference. And then those 5 bench points for the Bears.
All right, let's take a moment. Actually, let's take a break. Come back, thank our sponsors, wrap things up from here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. 40-26, your final score.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, your final score here is 40-26 in favor of the Bryan Golden Bears. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold, just a great game all around. Want to thank our sponsors bringing you the game, the Bryan Athletic Boosters, Bryan Parks and Rec, Jason Dietsch Automotive Services, Northwest State Community College, Oberlin, Turnbull, Funeral Home and Crematory, Veteran Services of Williams County, Andrews, O'Neill, Lowe, Starks Plumbing and Heating, Newcomer, Shaver, Spangler and Brininger, Danielle Van Atta Agency, and Fackler Monument. Final thoughts before we send this one home.
We got to be really happy for the coaches and the girls. You had a really fast turnaround from Saturday night. You played a district final at 6 on Saturday night. Found out who your opponent was going to be. Keep going. Found out who your opponent was going to be about 8 o'clock on Saturday night. And then from Sunday, I saw the coaches go to the school early. The girls came in for a 3 o'clock practice, threw a scouting report together, worked on it yesterday, and then came on a 2.5-hour drive. After getting out of school early, you can torture day and all that stuff. But I tell you, the one thought that I would like to give, and I think people saw it based on our camera angle, we filled the stands.
Yep,
we
we
filled
did.
that entire side of the gym. Our student section was enormous and impressive. Kids feel that energy. They knew the community was behind them. Besides all the people that are listening in all over the place, the support for this team has been so great. People stop you all the time. They stop me. They talk all the time. I talked to somebody when I was taking a walk in the park on Sunday, said, I don't even like sports. I'm not much of a sports person, but I sure like listening to those girls play basketball. I love listening to the broadcast. And we hear that over and over again, and these kids know it. They know people are listening. People talk to them. They see them around town, say, hey, great game, good luck in the next one. These kids have no idea how much this means, but they responded to the crowd. They responded to that energy and built a big lead, didn't give it away.
All right, we want to thank all the viewers that watched. 1,650 total viewers, almost 5,000 total views. So a couple people watching the game. Want to thank our broadcast crew, our director, engineer, Krista Bruner. Cameras tonight were Maya Federspiel and Christopher Allspaw. Want to thank our athletic department at BHS, Nathan Keel and Teresa Kuzmal. Lori Romano, our tournament manager here at Mansfield, always great accommodations. Golden Bear Photography, Matt Neff and Stephanie Ponzak. Back at WQCT Radio, Rick Armentrout. I am the executive producer of the Golden Bear Sports Network. Our next game is not on the graphic, Krista, but our next game is going to be Friday night against the winner of Copley and Bellevue. This broadcast is produced by the Golden Bear Sports Network with proper use for our audience. Any duplication or other use of this broadcast, including descriptions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of the Bryan City School District, is prohibited. One final time for all of us at the Golden Bear Sports Network with Brian Arnold. I'm Chris Malanga. Again, your final score is 40-26. Bears moving on to the regional final Friday night. Join us here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody.